NSPN.TV, in partnership with the Minnesota State High School League, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Football Tournament. Coverage is made possible by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care, ETS Performance, elite sports performance training for student athletes. Visit etsporformance.com/NSPN for more information. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. And by the Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage.
Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy. Joe Kolar coming to you live from downtown Minneapolis. Welcome to the neighborhood for today's quintet of state football semifinal games. We get things going with Class 2A, a doubleheader. We're going to open here at 9 a.m. with Jackson County Central taking on Barnesville. You've heard of Friday Night Lights. This is breakfast at the bank, and we're excited to have you here for all these games. We're getting ready for the coin toss. Two teams undefeated coming into the contest, both in their 9th appearance in the Minnesota State High School League State Tournament, ranked 3 and 4, Barnesville being 3rd, Jackson County Central being 4th in the last regular
Jackson
season.
County Central has won the toss, chose to defer to the second half. Barnesville receive at this end. Good luck.
We get ready now as Barnesville will take the ball. We'll tell you how the teams got here. We'll start with Barnesville. Barnesville's back at U.S. Bank, and their road to Minneapolis included a quarterfinal stop in St. Cloud, where they shut out Moose Lake Willow River by a score of 21-0. The Trojans notched their 6th shutout of the year, riding a stifling defense all night long. They salted the game away in the second half when John Roller rumbled half the field for a touchdown. The Spartans are in the Final Four, where they will face these Jackson County Central Huskies. The Huskies were in the 3A semis 3 years ago where they lost to Pierce, and now they're back after a quarterfinal win over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead. Gabriel Wolf was the star. He scored 2 touchdowns. The first 2 of the game. This Wolf is undoubtedly one of the leaders of this pack of Huskies. Also pulling it from the front is freshman Roman Voss, who hit Caleb Van Cura on the play-action pass. The Huskies scored that touchdown. Jackson County Central wins in the quarterfinals at St. Anthony Village, 27-0. 4 of the top 5 ranked teams in Class 2A remain, and not a single one of them has suffered a loss this year, but that changes this morning. And right now I'm really excited to welcome in our color commentator for today, Coach Carl Frichte from Caledonia, Minnesota. Welcome to the booth, Coach.
Thank you, Joe. Really glad to be here. Wish I was coaching, but this is the second best thing. Just being here in the bank, it's a great atmosphere, and glad to be here. Thank you, sir.
Outstanding. What are we looking forward to in tonight's game, and what do you feel? Normally it's a Friday night, 7 o'clock, 7:30. This is 9 a.m. How do you get guys ready for a game like this?
Well, I think you just talk about it early in the week. You don't say much, and because you don't want to make excuses. You just got to play, and you just talk about good hydration, make sure we eat good, get plenty of rest. They're ready to go. They're young bucks. They can go all day.
Outstanding, no doubt. Getting ready to kick it off. Barnesville, the home team, in the purple. Jackson County Central in the white. And we are underway as Barnesville is going to field that kick from the 5. Bring it up straight up the middle. Brought down at the 25-yard line, and that is where the Huskies will take over. Barnesville, that power T offense, just a real tough thing to defend. Do you see it a lot around the state, Coach?
Well, it's getting more popular because of Elk River. Cannon Falls does a great job of it. Obviously, Barnesville, we've seen them a multitude of times. They do a great job of it.
Coming out to get it going, Barnesville. Power T formation. It's Bredman, Zachary Bredman, under center. He'll keep it right side, scamper forward. Get a game of about 9 yards.
Yeah, great blocking there, and Gap C was wide open, doing a great job kicking the guys out. Yeah, you can see him double teaming on 47, getting him on his backside.
Something to watch there is that right side of this Barnesville offensive line clocks in at 265 with the right guard Kruger, Wells at 250. Some big boys over there to follow behind. 2nd and 1 from the 33. Barnesville the pass, they've got a man and it's going to be caught, hauled in. That's number 20, Braden Bredman, and his brother Zachary finds him for a big gain down to the 38-yard line of Jackson County Central.
Great ball fake. Good job giving him time. Quarterbacks hate it when people are at their feet. Got the ball up for his kid to catch it. Great catch. Great throw.
Redmond to Bredman on the connection to the 39 of the Huskies. Power T formation. Inside give, powering forward now to the left side with room to run. Roller is rolling all the way to the goal line. From 39 yards out, John Roller puts the Barnesville Trojans on the board.
That's sort of their bread and butter play, that little fullback trap. It's sort of like Caledonia running the ISO. That's their bread and butter right there, Joe. See the guard pull, kick out the D tackle. He has no clue where he is right now. And 21 does a nice job sprinting to the end zone.
Roller with the speed, 6-0 Barnesville early going. That took all of 1 minute and 15 seconds for this high-powered Trojan offense to get down the field. On to kick right now is Isaac Manival for the extra point. Kick is up and good, and early on, Barnesville races out to a 6-0 lead. You know, it's something when you look at their schedule, Coach, they're running teams off the field regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in the huddle at Jackson County Central, what do you say?
Well, first of all, we got to get back to playing our gap. Got to be trusting your brother. Got to make sure, like right here, we see the D tackles. They're looking at different gaps. You just got to make sure that you trust your brother. Get through A, B to C gap, blow it up, and just make plays. You know, and you got to, you know, we talk a lot about their bread and butter plays, and you got to make sure that you're accountable for all those plays. Take away their great plays right away. Make them do something different.
Just some real impressive offense, kind of shell-shocking the Huskies early on. 2 big plays, explosive plays, as Barnesville, first the pass from Bredman to Bredman to get into Husky territory. Roller does the rest from 39 yards out. And now it's going to be a chance for these Huskies to respond as the Trojans take the lead. 7-0 early going. There's the kick, fielded by the up man to the 25 at the 30. A little bit of room, squirts forward.
Real nice return. Great field position. It's where I'd want to start. I mean, if you gotta take the ball somewhere, take it on the 40.
So JCC takes over here with 10:33 to go. First quarter. They'll start at the 38-yard line. The freshman quarterback under center, that's Roman Voss, 6'4", 195. Inside give, driving forward is Gabriel Wolf. He's driven back by a host of Trojans, but he does get forward progress all the way out to the 43.
Yeah, nice play. Nice play. Offensive line for JCC got off the ball and drove the Barnesville guys back. Real nice play. Good job. Doubled 65 there. Yeah, center does a great job walling down the middle. Doesn't exactly stay on it the whole time, but nice play there.
Second down, 6 yards we'll call it. Toss sweep. Wolf gonna get first down yardage. He's dragged across midfield. Helping out there was 84. Powers pulling his teammate across midfield into Trojan territory to the 49.
And a real nice cut. Real nice cut there. Actually, Barnesville had him outflanked, but he did a nice job planting his left foot, getting vertical, and getting up the field.
First and 10 now for the Huskies. They'll go 3 wide, 2 to the top side, 1 to the bottom. Snap throw over here left side. In space, that's one of those playmakers. 89, Ben Dolan. He's forced out of bounds.
Nice little quick pass, and 89 did a great job getting vertical, using his stiff arm, and getting as many yards as he could. Real nice play.
Second down and 4 from the 43 upcoming. Talking to Jackson County Central before this game. They base out of a veer formation, but they'll go everything from empty set to wishbone. And their whole goal is to find a way to get their playmakers in space. Now in the gun, the freshman Voss. Trips right. Flush from the pocket. Going to keep it himself. And positive yardage and a first down as Roman Voss scampers around.
Great job. I mean, he made his first read, didn't like it, took off. Real smart quarterback play by a freshman. Hard to believe he's 6'4", 190, and just a freshman. Holy mackerel.
Timothy Wells getting in there to flush him out, but contain broken. First down as JCC now answering with some offense. Second first down of the drive. Voss under center. Scott Wolf on kind of the read option. He kept that mesh for a long time. And it's going to be out to the 30, so give him 2 on the play.
Yeah, a little bit dangerous there. That would make me nervous. But, you know, he hung on to it and did a great job there. Nice cut block by the left guard and left tackle.
Second and 8 now.
Nice drive by JCC, doing a great job eating up the clock, Joe.
Very helpful to keep that high-powered Barnesville offense off the field.
Absolutely.
And Cura's the man in the slot, big number 90. He'll stay in the block. They're going down to the end zone. It's going to be overshot. Trying to find Travis Rogotsky there.
Yep. Good throw. You know, he threw it where only his guy could get. It's incomplete. It's all right. It sends a message to the DBs from Barnesville, and they get to line it up and do it again. There's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of time. Quarterbacks hate it when people are at their feet. They just hate it, and I don't blame them.
Trying to find Rogotsky there on that fade. You're going to see a number. There's 4 sets of hash marks out there. The internal ones are for the Vikings. We're playing on the wider ones. That's the high school mark. So now, 3rd and 8. Voss going to throw again. Snaps it over. He's got Rogotsky down inside the 19.
Great read by their quarterback. You could see all the levels were being occupied, and he just picked the one where Barnesville wasn't defending him and just threw it right in the gap. Beautiful play. First
down and 10 now for the Huskies. Voss under center. Wolf right tucked behind him. 2 wideouts, 1 either side. Give inside. Wolf. Gabriel Wolf. They think the ball is out. We'll wait for a signal. It is out. Barnesville gets the turnover. And the Huskies' first trip to the red zone comes up not only empty but disastrous as they turn it over. Wolf took that inside dive and put the ball on the deck. And the opportunistic Trojans hop on it.
JCC's got to, you know, really buck up here and get them stopped here. Real nice drive. Unfortunate they turned the ball over.
Ball taken away at the bottom there by Rabidou. And so now the fumble by JCC gets this Barnesville offense back on. There's a conversation undergoing right now between the refs.
Are they reviewing it, Joe?
I don't know if we have that capability today. But it's going to be first down and 10 for Barnesville. They're going to go from their own 17. 7:12 to go here, first quarter. 8th play of the drive comes up with a fumble there for JCC, and now we get to see that power T offense again.
JCC has to play their gaps now. Got to trust their brother here.
Redmond on the keep, and he is eaten alive.
And I think we'll see in the replay how they stuffed the fullback give. So they did a real nice job there. The fake there, they had it occupied, and so then the linebackers can come and get the quarterback.
That's Mr. Everything, Caleb Van Cura, number 90 for JCC in there. They're going to call it no gain. So we'll go 2nd and 10 from the 17.
So they're almost playing him like a nose right now.
3 down linemen give, right side, powering forward. Braden Brenman driving the pile. Makes it out to the 22.
So now coach is going to run a little power so he can have that fullback pick up number 90. Yeah, he's quite the defensive player here.
Seth Stye on the stop there for JCC. First 3rd down of the morning here for Barnesville. 3rd and let's call it 5. Got to get to the 27. Keeper, first down as Zach Brenman keeps it himself and will take it all the way out to the 32 for a first down.
Again, everybody converged on the fullback, then they lead up with the power back, and the quarterback goes right behind them. Here's a great look of it. Gonna double number 90, smart move, I would too. Heck of a ball player there.
So it's not about watching the ball, it's about playing your gap.
You gotta play your gap. If the ball goes away, you still gotta take care of your gap. And that's extremely hard for high school young men to understand.
1st and 10 from the 32. 7-0 here. Trojans up early. Option left. They get the pitch. It's on the deck. Scooped up and given back to JCC. The pitch goes awry, and it's Johnny on the spot. Number 50, Thomas Leopold, who recovers it.
So they've been having success going A and B gap, so now they're going to go C or D gap. Young man just unfortunately didn't look it in and put it on the ground.
Just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy.
No, that's right. And they're really doubling now number 90 for JCC, so somebody else has got to step up and make a play here.
So the Husky defense responds after their offense put it on the ground. They get a takeaway. Turnovers knotted at 1. Voss now under center, 1st and 10 from the 28. He's going to throw. Looking left, firing, and into the ground on the turf here at US Bank Stadium. Van Cura was around there.
I'm not for sure coach would be too happy with those routes. They ended up together. We never want that, so somebody might have drifted here too much. Plenty of time, though. Actually, a good read. I would say number 2 should have stayed a little bit more wide, more vertical.
JCC tried to take a shot there after the turnover.
Yeah, it was a great call. It was a great call. Good play.
The freshman Voss, he's got Wolf on his hip. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gonna keep it, keep all the way. Forced out wide and finally brought down. Good tackle there. That's made by number 25, Asher O'Brien.
Barnesville did a great job running to the ball, getting to him, doing a great job.
Just like we were expecting, we've seen this JCC team come out, throw it deep. Quarterback keeps. They've gone inside handoffs. Now they'll set it up. 3rd and long. Man in motion is Ben Dolan.
Oh, boy. Yep.
Timeout. Jackson County Central. They're first of the half.
Play clock rolling down. JCC gets the timeout here after an opening drive of the game that covered 68 yards, 67 yards, I ought to say, in 3 plays. And The touchdown from Roller put the Trojans of Barnesville up 7-0. And that was kind of the change of the game. They got the ball back. Here's a couple of those fumbles.
Yeah, ball security is so important. I mean, it just kills you, you know, and you talk about it. I know both these coaches talk about it all the time. You don't want to put the ball on the ground, and unfortunately it happens. But then you just got to make sure that you man up and find a way to get a stop. You got to overcome the adversity. This is what we talk about all the time.
Yeah, and a key for JCC was going to be resiliency and responding. As they knew they were going to take some punches. They took a haymaker early, then they gave the ball away, but now their defense put them in a position here. But it's 3rd and 10 from the 28 of Barnesville. 2 receivers to the left. Voss in the gun. Rolling, firing, wants it all in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, the young man really throws a nice ball. Yeah, great job there. I wonder if he shouldn't have ran a little bit, you know, maybe got half of it.
A little bit of
probably then would have been 4th and 5. But that's easy for me to sit up here and say. He's the young man doing it on the field. Of course, there is 54 right there in his face. So, again, the OC for JCC is calling a great game.
They're going to go for it here after the incompletion. 4th and 10. Voss in the gun. Standing still under pressure, fires it. That's Gabriel Wolf right side, but he's got nowhere to go. And that Barnesville defense collapses on him. There for the tackle, Ethan Larson. Also there.
Yeah, great job by Barnesville. Really, again, you know, dealing with the adversity and finding a way to get a stop. Great high school football game right now in the first quarter. Both schools are playing extremely hard. Really fun to watch up here, Joe. This is good stuff.
It's twice in a row now he's gone to Wolf, trying to find a mismatch maybe with that running back swinging out. But those linebackers for Barnesville, ready for it.
Did a good job. You know, they knew that they had 10 to go and keep it in front.
Barnesville now 1st and 10 from the 26. Right up the middle, rolling forward. That's number 20, Braden Brenman. 1st down.
Great job at point of attack. Yeah, we'll see it right here. They do a great job making a wall. They're really attacking that right side like we talked about. New middle linebacker in there. I'm sure number 90 needed a little bit of a break, so they got a new linebacker in there, and he's trying to do the best he can. Now they got the big fella back in.
Vancura right there over the center. Again, it's Braden Bredman up the middle. All the way out now to the 48.
And again, they're having success in A-gap. That's where they're getting their most success. So JCC's got to find a way to shut that down and get that taken care of.
And the key with this power T that we were talking about is it's just kind of time and pressure. You just keep grinding.
Yep. Yeah, they want to eat up the clock too. They want to eat up, score a touchdown, eat up the clock, keep it out of JCC's hands.
2nd down and 1 here from the Barnesville 48. Under center is Zach Bredman, the junior. Off the hands as he went play action. Trying to find Wyatt Suter.
Yeah, great ball fake here and a great throw, and unfortunately 87 just couldn't look it in, but it was a great play, great call. You can see the corners looking in at the quarterback. That's how the wide receiver gets the leverage. The tight end gets leverage on the corner. Safety did a good job getting over there. There's number 11 watching.
3rd down and 1 yard to go. Power T here for Barnesville. Up the middle, and I don't know.
I don't think he made it, Joe. Wouldn't be surprised to see Barnesville go here, though. Again, up A gap. They're trying to go, up A and B gap.
It was Braden Bredman there, trying to go right through the middle, but now that center of the D-line held firm.
Yep, here we go.
4th down and 1 here. We saw him trade fumbles. JCC turned it over on downs, now trying to force the same from Barnesville. Bredman, give, left side, and across midfield for a 1st down, right to the center stripe.
Power right off a B gap. All 3 backs went right through. Yeah, good call. Get a good look here by the left side. Just taking them where they want to go there. Left tackle did a great job driving them out. Guard went down to inside linebacker. Running backs cleaned it up.
Andrew Peterson there gets the 1st down, and they're now at midfield. Inside give, powering forward. That's John Roller.
Bread and butter play right there. 21 does that really well. He gets nice and low, gets on right behind that guard.
Clock ticking now. 75 seconds to go, 1st quarter. If you're just tuning in, welcome to NSPN.TV. Thank you to all of our new subscribers joining us for all of our state tournament action. 2nd and 2 now, line to gain the 40. Ball's on the turf again. Hopping on it there is Jonathan Robidoux, the left guard. To take a look at the replay, see how that popped out.
Yeah, that was some great ball fakes. They lost me on that one, Joe. That was very good. Here we go. Also, he gave it to the fullback. Yeah, and he lost the ball. Got kicked back. Good hustle there by the offensive lineman.
So we've seen 3 balls on the turf, but Robidoux there secures it and keeps Barnesville in possession. 3rd down and 6. Keeping it. Zach Bredman, the QB, over the left side. It's enough for a 1st down. He's down to the 33-yard line.
So that's the 2nd time they've run it to that gap, that play. Okay, so they found something there that they really like. Great ball fake again. I really like the way the fullback runs this. Gives that 45 gets a good angle through there. Quarterback does a great job running down. You can see all the down blocks. That's the thing, in any misdirection, you're always looking for down blocks. Barnesville does a great job of that.
And Barnesville has the lead here at the 1st quarter, 7-0 here on NSPN.TV. And welcome back to the neighborhood here, NSPN.TV, your home for all the Minnesota State High School League state tournament action here. We've got a quintet of games today and tomorrow, starting off with a doubleheader of Class 2A. Winner of this game between Barnesville and Jackson County Central goes to Prep Bowl 40 in Class 2A. They'll get the winner of our next game, Chatfield and Eden Valley Watkins. So what do you see so far, Coach? What's working the best for Barnesville?
Well, obviously their fullback trap, and then their quarterback power off of the fullback trap. That's really working well. I think it's a matter of time on JCC's side where they're going to start hitting those windows when they're throwing the ball. The quarterback's getting plenty of time. Both coaching staffs are doing a great job here. Really impressed with both coaching staffs.
1st and 10 here from the 33. We've switched sides. Barnesville headed to the west side. Quarterback keep. Bredman's got room to run on the right. Trying to angle his way to the end zone. He'll skirt out of bounds at the 12. Pushed out eventually there by number 11, Logan Butson, the cornerback. But a big gain as Zach Bredman goes around the right side. We do now see a flag that may have come on the sideline. Here you go, Coach.
Yeah, it's the same play. Now they're running it to the right. They're faking it to the fullback. Quarterback power to the right. 11 gave him a little bit of shove. Yeah. It was on the white. Yeah. He didn't mean to do it, though. He's a young man.
After the play is over, personal foul, late hit, defense number 11. Penalize half the distance of the goal, first down.
There's such bang plays there on the end line, and the quarterback's got the option to either power through you or slide out. You're kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, again, that's what we talked about earlier about trusting your brother. They got to the inside guys got to take care of the dive. The outside guys got to take care of the quarterback power or anything coming outside like that.
Barnesville, their first trip to the red zone. Redmond under center, 3 backs behind him. Inside give, falling forward. That's Roller, touchdown scorer earlier. He'll take it down to the 3.
Fullback trap. Okay, so now if I'm JCC, I'm thinking about what's going to come off of that. I would anticipate fake fullback trap, quarterback power.
2nd and goal now from the 3. Barnesville up 7-0 here, second quarter.
Little unbalanced line there, Joe.
They go right side. He's down near the 6-inch line, not getting in. That was Braden Brenman, the senior brother of the quarterback, Zach Bredman, and he is inside the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal to go.
Yeah, a little bit unbalanced line there, and kids did a great job walling it down, and number 80 did a great job kick out. You can see 30 as a running back. He can't even find anybody.
3rd down and goal. They've got to go 2 footballs. Right side, touchdown! Barnesville for the Trojans. It's Braden Bredman off the right side, and they take the lead 13-0, Barnesville.
So unbalanced line, oops. So we got unbalanced line. It seems to me like number 54 is their better pulling guard. That's who they like to get behind. And again, all down box, kick out by the tight end. Here comes 54.
Power T working its magic here, and in to kick the extra point, Manivel. He's 1 for 1 today. Snap good, hold good, kick up, and it's 14-0 now. Barnesville with the lead, and we were talking about as we were thinking about the keys to the game, we knew Barnesville was going to come out firing. They have an average margin of victory this season of 40 points a game. Let's take a look at that scoring drive, Coach.
Yeah, again, it's awesome job. We got the little power here. Yeah, the Barnesville kids are just doing a great job getting off the ball. Jackson's trying as hard as they can. You can see that. You know, they got good, you know, both schools are big and physical. You can see that. And the ball fakes by Barnesville are always tough. Ford knows how to run the ball well. And then, yeah, just it's that bigger side, right? And that's what we talked about, and that's where they're going. Now, the thing, too, JCC with their offense, because they are very explosive, Barnesville's got to be on their toes here. JCC can be right back into it. I actually anticipate them doing that. I like their quarterback. I like their skilled guys.
No doubt. 10:47 to go here, second quarter. Barnesville to kick it off. That's Manivel. 2 back deep. Wolf is back there on the left side, as is Ben Dolan. Manivel's going to kick it Dolan's way. Good kick, taken at the 11. Dolan now right up the gut. Little bit of room. Ben Dolan's loose. 50, 40, 20, 10. Howl Huskies. Touchdown JCC, and just like Coach said, they're right back in it as Ben Dolan goes 79 yards for the score.
Yep, exactly. You got to get the ball in your playmakers, you know, and he made a great play, made a great read, got vertical, and then broke it to the outside, and just like that, they're back in the ball game. Here you can see it. Beautiful blocking. 89's doing a great job there. You can really see him working his shoulders to get up the field. Yeah. Special teams, it's a third of the game, and it's so important.
That puts a caffeinated charge through US Bank Stadium here on a chilly Friday morning in downtown Minneapolis. On for the extra point, Alvaro Gonzalez Garcia, the senior with the left foot. It's clipped at the line, and it's not going to get through. And in a game like this, you might say 1 point, that's a big deal. but it doesn't stifle the excitement for the JCC Huskies as Jackson County Central finally gets on the board here, kind of against the run of play, if we're being honest, as this Barnesville team has been dominating both time of possession and on-field play, but a huge, huge return there from Ben Dolan, who takes it, I said 79, should have been 89 yards to the house.
And Joe, you're exactly right. Every point matters. Extra points, be it, you're going for 2 or you're kicking it. Yeah, those are very worrisome.
As it stands, the score is Barnesville 14, JCC 6. So it didn't have to be the freshman quarterback on JCC having to make a play. Roman Voss on the sideline thanks to Ben Dolan, the sophomore, scampering 89 yards right through the middle of the field past all the purple jerseys to pay dirt.
Yeah, beautiful play, beautiful play.
Larson and Braden Bredman back deep. Gonzalez Garcia now to tee it up at the 40. Got to look alive here.
Yeah, JCC's got to make sure they run their lanes, make sure they pin Barnesville deep.
Good left-footed kick. It's going to be Bredman from the 10. Up the middle, wrapped up from behind and ripped down. Nice tackle there on the play. 82, that's Carson Pullman.
Yeah, great job. You can see him sprinting, breaking down, hanging out. He's actually, Barnesville's lucky he didn't get that ball stripped. That was a great play by 82.
So now it turns to this Husky defense here to see if they can stop this power T. So far, this is going to be Barnesville's 4th drive. They've got 2 touchdowns. They did turn one over on their 2nd drive. Zach Bredman under center. Left side on the ball fake. Finally forced out there. That's Braden, beg your pardon, that's 30 on the carry. Peterson.
So we have a little inside reverse. Fake it, and they got both the tight end and the tackle pulling. 30 does a nice job using a stiff arm there, getting a few yards. Not bad by JCC. 50 did a real nice job there taking it on for JCC.
Anyway, gain of 9 as Peterson scampered around the left side there. It's Braden Bredman up the right side, and that's that powerful, big, heavy right side moving earth, and it's out to the 39 for a first down. Barnesville.
Yep, fake to the fullback. We'll see that here in a second. So they fake to the fullback right here. Guard goes a little bit wider, so now it's almost like a G pull instead of a trap. And give it to the next halfback, and he follows the pulling guard. 54 is their better pulling guard.
You noted that. Jonathan Robidoux is certainly nimble and fleet of foot to get over there to follow those big guys on the right side. 1st and 10 from the 39, Barnesville. Right up the middle, room to run. It's Roller, rumbling. Put it in the barn for Barnesville. John Roller, touchdown, 61 yards. Roller's 2nd touchdown of the morning.
Okay, again, trap. I'm sounding like a broken record, aren't I, Joe? But I mean, it's so true. For us at Caledonia, this would be our ISO. This is what it is for this power T. And they run a great job of it, and your kids have got to be disciplined. And we know the JCC kids are trying extremely hard. It's not as easy as I'm making it sound here. I don't mean to do that. It's very complicated. When you're on the level there, it's really tough to see it.
Manivel bangs it through, and it's now 21-6, Barnesville over Jackson County Central. And talk about an answer on that play. And we'll take a look here at how Barnesville did it. They went in just 3 plays.
Yeah, here's a little inside handoff. A little bit of a reverse. Maybe we'll call it, I don't know, more of an inside handoff. And then we got a little power. Nice job. And again, this is all a system. Here comes the trap. Hold the right guard. I believe that might be the first time, Joe, we've seen the right guard pull. And that sort of caught the JCC kids.
Big number 65, Justin Kruger there, the right guard, 265 pounds, getting in the way. That's not what you want to see pulling around there on left side.
No, these are some big kids on both sides, and both schools got great feet. They move them very well. And like I said, it's really tough to play against. JCC's doing a great job.
It's such a simple set, and yet there's so many ways you can go out of it.
Correct. And that's all they do is they work this timing over and over and over. And Coach Strand and his staff do a great job. And again, you can see the JCC kids are trying extremely hard.
Manivel kicks it short, taking it to 21. Running left and then finally gobbled up. That's number 20, Wyatt Wenzel. Brought down by a whole school of these Barnesville Trojans. Give it to number 2, Dawson Gregg. He was there. So JCC now finds itself in a 15-point hole, 21-6 here with 9:36 to go, first half.
Almost a must drive here where they got to score, Joe.
Kind of get the sense that Barnesville's not going to stop.
Yeah. Got to match them here.
First and 10 from the 27. Roman Voss, handoff, left side, room, and that's going to be Gabriel Wolf. He had 2 touchdowns in that quarterfinal victory. And he pushes it all the way out to the 34.
Nice job here by the left side. Almost let the nose guard get too much of a push there, but nice job there by the fullback and the tailback.
Owen Riddle brought him down. 2nd and 3 here. Two receivers, I formation. Give left side. Wolf bottled up. In the backfield early there was Connor Lokes. You're going to give him a gain of about 1.
So we got a counter here. Pull guard and tackle. Really didn't get a drive on the left side, and that's what blows that up. Penetration kills counters. 34 there did a great job getting through, making the running back bounce to the outside. JCC's really got to get this, I feel, Joe.
6 seconds on the play clock. The freshman, Roman Voss under center. Snap, give inside to Wolf. Let's check the spot. It's going to be close. Preliminary signal is yes, indeed, is a first down, JCC. That's a huge play, particularly for this offense's confidence to stay on the field.
Yeah, and for them to get their minds ready for when they go back on defense. They got to eat up the clock here a little bit, let the coaches figure out how to stop Barnesville's offense.
Third first down of the morning. Voss to pass, wants it all, right side, just out of the outreaching fingertips. Rogotsky was down there, had half a step. Ball just a little too long as he laid out to try to grab it.
Plenty of time here, great job picking up 84, nice throw, nice route. Just, you know, that's a tough thing in high school football. You're just missing by inches, and it means everything.
2nd and 10 now after the incompletion. Inside give Wolf. He's going to make it to just at the 40. Gain of 3 there for the Huskies.
I believe Barnesville blitzed a linebacker into B gap that sort of blew it up. That was the difference in that play.
Third down and 7 here. In the gun. Roman Voss looks left, throws left, timing route, caught. And it's Ben Dolan, the touchdown scorer on the return. That ball was on him the moment he snapped his head around. They're into Husky territory.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play, Joe. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Beautiful job. Selling vertical, breaks it off. Plenty of time. Again, nobody at his feet. That's a real nice quarterback there. I'd expect to see more of this, Joe, to be honest with you.
The Trojan territory are the Huskies, I should say. Here we go. Trips right, one receiver left. Voss gonna run, straight run. Turn back inside. Trying to make something out of nothing, and nothing doing there to gobble him up. Leading the charge, 55, Nicholas Robidoux slams him down.
Barnesville really pursuing to the ball. I know the kids on the left side cut. For us, that's really hard to do, we feel, on a run play. You can do that on a pass play, really hard to do on a run. Nice job by Barnesville's left side of getting penetration.
That was Logan Yeski turning back Roman Voss there. They'll go back to Wolf here on 2nd and long, and he has not yet made it back to that original line of scrimmage, but give him 3 yards on that carry. Just trying to get back into the Barnesville half of the field. So it'll be 3rd and 11 here. These Huskies trying to make something happen on offense. It's not like they haven't taken shots or had chances. It's just they really haven't paid out yet.
Yeah, no, they're calling a great game. They're just missing by inches, and right, that's football. Game of inches. 2 plays here, Joe, you think? You think he's going to go for it on 4th?
I think you have to.
Yeah, I do. Yep, I do too.
Snap, Voss. Timeout coming, taken by the Huskies of Jackson County Central.
Second team charge timeout, Jackson County Central.
ETS Performance is an elite sports performance training facility that provides cutting-edge strength, speed, movement mastery, and injury prevention training for athletes of all sports, ages 8 and up. ETS's unique training methods and systems help athletes enhance performance, build character, and improve lifestyles for both athletics and life. Visit etsperformance.com/NSPN for more information. Timeout there, probably just to talk it over. Big play, 3rd and long.
It's huge, yeah. I mean, Tom has got to be thinking about going for it on 4th here, because if they if they end up punting it and Barnesville scores, oh boy, now JCC is really in trouble.
Kind of opens up the playbook too. Then if you know you got 2 plays.
Yes, yeah. And I'm telling the kids too right now, let's get half. Let's get half.
Voss, shotgun snap, right across the middle. Did he hang on?
They're saying no. They're saying
incomplete.
And
tried
again,
to find Bryson Powers, but hit the turf.
Sorry about that, Joe. I was just going to say, a great play call. Great play call. You know, both these coaching staffs are doing a great job. Look at, he's going to be wide open. Nobody at his feet. Yeah.
They are going to punt. It's Vancouver into punt.
So that tells me that the D coordinator has it figured out then. He must know what he wants to do here to get Barnesville stopped.
Braden Bredman back to receive the Vancouver punt. He'll take it on the run at the 19. Dodge the first guy, trying to get room right side, finally dives down right at the 25. Give him a return of 6, and that's where this Barnesville team will take over.
So just as important as it was for JCC on offense, now it's especially important for them on defense. They have got to get a stop here in Barnesville. Otherwise, the game could get away from them here.
5:04 to go here as Barnesville takes over on the 25. Power T formation. Haven't seen anything different all morning long. Zach Bredman under center. Snap. Keep. 7 yards on the gain. Tackle there by Seth Stye. Gain of 7. And Barnesville happy here, given JCC is going to get the ball at half to see if they can rattle off a 4-minute drive to get down into scoring position. From the 32, 2nd and 3. Left side, powering forward. That's number 2, Dawson Gregg.
So 2 power plays in a row, Joe. Nice and safe. Got a first down. As they get closer to midfield, maybe Brian's going to try a little play action pass, see if he can hit them deep.
1st and 10 on the first down there. This Barnesville Power T offense just motoring right along. 10 first downs for Barnesville. Inside give and drop down there. That was Johnny Roller. Let's give him a yard.
Yep. Fullback give, fullback give. You can see the 2 guards talking there, Joe.
And is that about who they're picking up when they pull? What are they trying to find out?
Yeah, I think they're communicating to what gap the D tackles are in to make sure they're on the same page.
2nd and 9 now. Zach Bredman will bring them under center. The 5'10 junior. Roller again up the middle. He's going to get to the 45. So now they're just kind of chipping away.
Yeah, D tackle for JCC, number 74, did a real nice job there.
Eight men in the box here for JCC. Bredman calls out the signals at the line. Gobbled up there is number 30, Andrew Peterson, on the trying to go around the left side.
Yep, little counter.
Sadoff and Lawson on the tackle. How'd they shut this down?
Did a just great job penetration. 14, avoided the block, slipped under, and made the tackle. Real nice job there. Pulled both the tackle and the tight end. You see the tight end ran into number 90 from JCC. Duh. Great ball player right there. And penetration kills this, but you got to make sure you penetrate not too deep. You get too deep, they run right underneath you.
Mandeville the punt. 2 back for the Huskies. It's going to be fielded and bounced. Now it's on the dirt. Let's see the signal there at the 10, and finally gobbled up. Roman Voss, I think that was the quarterback. It was. Roman Voss back there returning the punt, but he hopped on it at the 11-yard line.
Well, again, it's a little bit different for these kids, not trying to make excuses for them, but, they're not usually looking up into a dome-like atmosphere. And Lord knows they want to make some plays right now, and he's pressing.
Absolutely. I was walking the field before the game and looked up, and the lights are bright looking up from the field. It's not just to help you see really well when you're watching here on our stream, but I'll tell you what, it's tough to find the ball sometimes. Nonetheless, JCC gets the stop. 98 seconds to go here, first half. They'll see if they can get something going. Looks right, throws left. That's going to go incomplete, out of bounds.
Quarterback has to make sure he sets his feet there, Joe. A little bit rattled there. He's just got to relax. He's doing a great job.
2nd and 10 from the 11. I guess one thing you might have to be worried about, because you're going to be trying to throw it, is you could give it back to them kind of quick.
Yeah. I mean, for me right now, I'd be making sure that it's something simple. We get that clock going. I definitely don't want to get it back. I mean, if I'm Barnesville, if they run the ball, I'd be burning a timeout.
Wolf breaks one tackle, and he will get out to a first down.
Obviously, now I'm not using my timeouts.
Spot that at the 21. Gain of 10. 6 first down. Hurry up again, Wolf up the middle, and this kind of feels like safety first from JCC.
Yeah, they want to make sure that nothing bad happens right now. And again, I don't blame them. They're 21-6. They're in the ball game.
Get the ball at half.
Yep.
Voss to pass. Floating it right side, and again, just a yard deep, trying to find his favorite target, Travis Rogatsky.
So what, the last two he's missed by what, 6 inches? Again, that, good play call, nice and simple, safe, and boy, it could be a big, game changer. Again, nobody at his feet, okay? I got a feeling that at halftime, Tom is going to be talking about that. We need to hit a couple of these.
That's Tom Schooler.
Yeah.
The head coach just celebrated his 200th career victory in the quarterfinals for Jackson County Central. Congrats to Coach Schooler on that. 3rd down and a long 9. Voss to throw. Over the middle, there's Rogatsky. And he will get the line to gain out to the 33.
Great throw.
42 yards receiving so far for this Husky team. They'll go fast. 30 seconds to go. Rogatsky tied up on the right side on the press coverage and then brought down inbounds. Making the stop there is Connor Lokes.
Yeah, big-time defensive play, because if he gets out of bounds.
3rd and final charge timeout. Jackson County Central.
They get to save that timeout.
There you go.
Big play by big play here by number 40.
It's the little kind of chess moves there, what forces your hand in a different spot. Say you got to burn a timeout you didn't want to burn. Kind of takes away the middle of the field now if you're passing.
Yes. Yep, absolutely. And again, I think quarterbacks in Minnesota forget when we get outside the box, we can throw the ball away. That's been a hard thing right now, I think, for the quarterbacks in Minnesota to understand, because we're so used to we couldn't throw it away. Now we can throw it away once we get outside the box. So he could have done that as well.
Everything is a teachable moment here in high school sports. It's going to be 2nd down, 10 yards to go. We've got 29 seconds to play here in the first half. It's been Barnesville's offense, that power T, wearing down that Husky defense. So they did get a stop to get the ball back here. And that's given them a chance. The Huskies of Jackson County Central will get the ball back in the second half. They'll go here, 2 receivers left, shotgun formation. Voss, flushed again. Trying to get out of bounds, and he does, right at the 38.
I was going to say, Joe, I got to remind myself, too, that he's a freshman. That's young, heck of a football player. He'll figure that out by next year.
Scampering there, running through a powerful tackle by Ethan Larson to get out of bounds. 23 seconds to go. Voss wants it deep right side, really puts his hips into that one, and falling down, and there's a flag. Ben Dolan knocked down, grabbing that right leg. Preliminary signals pass interference on the defense. We'll wait for the official call from the referee, but may also have Dolan down with a bit of an injury. Trainers are attending to him now on the sideline.
Looked like he sprained his ankle.
Brody Gray in coverage for Barnesville. Here's the call.
Pass interference. Defense number 20. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Results in a first down.
So it's a 15-yard penalty. We'll move them into gettable Hail Mary land, if that's what we're thinking about, given only 15 seconds to go. We just saw Roman Voss put his entire body into that throw. Team's take a knee is they're going to tend to Ben Dolan, injured player on the sideline. As a Quiets down here in US Bank Stadium. Dahlin, of course, scampered the 89 yards on the kickoff return to give the only points for Jackson County Central to put the Huskies on the board. Here's a look at the play. Dahlin's down early there too, so
yeah,
feet
can't really see
tangled or,
it. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
but he's now up on his own power, walking across the field back to the Jackson County Central Husky bench. So 15 seconds to go as this Husky offense right there. Good to see one of their primary weapons walking off under his own power, working out that right ankle a little bit.
Yeah, he looks like he'll be fine, Joe. He'll be able to come back and make a play.
First down now and 10 it'll be from the 47 of Barnesville for this JCC offense. Two turnovers in this first half, a fumble apiece. Both teams have also put the ball on the ground and got it back. So after the penalty, put it at the 47. High snap. It's Vancura, he does it all, throws it down the middle. It's picked off, flag coming though. Owen Riddle is gonna try to run it back, but he was a little bit handsy there with number 84 out there trying to make the catch. That was Bryson Powers, and he put, I think, two hands in the chest. Vancura in as the quarterback there, tried to go down the middle. Here's the call.
Pass interference. Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot results in a first down.
So back-to-back pass interference calls give him 30 yards.
Well, he could throw the ball a long ways as well. I'm not for sure what happened there. You can't really see it.
Underthrown ball always creates problems for a defense because he's going one way and he wants to come back to it. And they get Riddle on the pass interference, but clock also ran. So now we're going to go last play of the half from the 33. Call it the 32, Voss looking left. Heave to the end zone, and that is intercepted. Now Barnes is going to try to run this back, and there's a little bit of room. Trying to get all the way out there. On the interception, that's 6, Gannon Ballgreen. Intercepted actually in to throw that pass was Hunter, beg your pardon, was Brennan Runge for Jackson County Central. So two different quarterbacks there at the end of the half. And that brings us to half. Let's see, did he even get it to the end zone, Runge?
Right before.
Gannon Ballgreen had eyes on a 100-yard dash, but run down eventually. Nice tackle by number 50. That was Thomas Leopold to save a half-ending interception. Well, thanks so much for joining us for the first half. 21-6, Barnesville over Jackson County Central. We'll be back after these messages. Thanks for joining us here in the neighborhood, NSPN.TV.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
NSPN.TV, in partnership with the Minnesota State High School League, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Football Tournament. Coverage is made possible by the Urgency Room, fast, flexible care, ETS Performance, elite sports performance training for student athletes. Visit etsperformance.com/NSPN for more information. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. And by the Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
It's funny because I apologies. We've had some technical difficulty with trying to put the music together. We're working on that right now. I beg your apologies. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jackson County Central cheer team. Your advisors, Joe Rear and Ashley Hendricks. The cheer team from Jackson County Central.
Welcome back to NSPN.TV. Joe Kolar with you here alongside Coach Carl Frichte of Caledonia as we watch the Barnesville Trojans come out of the locker room here pretty soon with a 21-6 lead over Jackson County Central. First half really kind of decided and determined by a powerful power T offense, and that's made a huge difference as the Trojans have really run it up and down the field. And we'll take a look now about the first half highlights. Coach, take us through, what do we see in that first half?
Well, we see Barnesville doing a great job here of play action. Again, just a nice read, great catch by number 20. Yeah, and then we're going to see their nice fullback trap. You know, their bread and butter play. I know I've said that a couple times, but it's so true. You have to be able to stop that right away, and 21 does it very well. Their left guard they obviously pull their left guard more than their right. And then, obviously, like we talked about, turnovers. You can't turn the ball over. Again, high school kids try very hard. They want it so bad that sometimes they think the ball comes squirting out. It's just tough. Nice pass play there. I actually expect to see more of that, Joe. I think they do a nice job finding those gaps. And here again, we got another turnover. Like
Even one apiece there in the first half.
Yeah. High school kids trying to make a play.
Play getting back on it. Both teams put the ball on the deck and then got it back once as well.
And then here came their quarterback power. Quarterback runs that very well. You know, you're occupied with that trap, and then here comes the quarterback power. Good safe call. And then we got unbalanced line, and we're following number 54.
That's Jonathan Robidoux, the big guard on the left side. Here's the explosive play of the first half.
Yeah, 89, showing great speed, great shoulder drive, ball security, making sure number 9's not going to catch him from behind. You know, big time play. Hopefully he's okay to play in the second half. I think he will be from what I saw. And again, here's the trap. And again, it's much harder to stop than what it looks like from that back view. It's very complicated. It's not as easy as it looks. The back view sort of makes it look easy. And Barnesville does a great job.
They tried to get it down there, Hail Mary, end of the half. And not going to happen as picked off there at the goal line. It was number 6, Gannon Ball Green, trying to run it all the way back. He was tackled, and that is how the half ended. Really, as we said, and you heard Coach say that power T, it's not as simple as it looks. It's not just a shell game in the play with where the ball is going to go. It's every time they approach the line, they can do something different out of there. What would you do if you're JCC's defense to change things up, to get it in your favor?
And again, easier said than done. Got to find a way to stop that fullback trap. They're doing a great job of it. I'd make sure that right now I'd be paying more attention to 54. Not that I wouldn't be paying attention to 55, but somehow you got to read 54 a little bit better. And then you got to count for their quarterback power off of that. Right now, those are their 2 most successful plays besides the 1 play action pass. And again, for me, everything comes down to percentages. You got to take away their best plays. Right now, those are their 2 best plays. Force them into doing something different.
Making them a little uncomfortable. Hard to do as Barnesville runs that power T and only the power T. Let me run you through a couple first half stats here as we get going. In 21-6 our score, and it was really a tale of an offense that really just missed, and then an offense that was clicking, with JCC, the Huskies, being the team that just missed a couple passes from the freshman Voss, just out of the reach of his receivers. Jackson County Central with 9 first down. The Trojans of Barnesville had 11 on the ground. Barnesville averaging 9 yards a carry. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that if you're a power running team. Jackson County Central only 3.5. And really, the big play for Jackson County Central, and we'll talk about this when we kind of check in our keys to the game, was can they be resilient in the face of just these haymakers they're going to take almost play after play? And it was number 89, their big return by number 89. I just dropped his name real quick, but it was a heck of a run. 89 yards is how far he went from the 11. Ben Dolan, and he had a little ankle sprain on his right ankle, but he was back, and he is now back to receive this kickoff. So here are the keys for JCC, Coach.
Yeah, I was going to say about JCC, to me they're like 6 inches away completing some big-time pass plays, and that can get them back in this ball game extremely fast. I would expect them to rely more on the pass game because it is there. It's there. Their wide receivers do a nice job finding the windows. I really like their quarterback. Then on defense, they got to take care of their gap. They got to trust their brother. And like I said before, they got to take care of the fullback trap and the quarterback power.
We'll see their resiliency here as they get the ball first half in to kick it off for Barnesville is going to be number 76.
And 89 is back, Joe. Is that
Right, Dallin is back there to receive right. This one's going to go short to Wolf. He's going to take it at the 19. He's going to get it out to the 20. A little more room. Gabriel Wolf down the sideline, and there's a spark on special teams to set up Jackson County Central with great field position here on their opening drive from the 46-yard line. Here in the third quarter, they trail it by 15.
Yeah, nice job catching the ball and then getting vertical. Reading his blocks. Nice little cut there, nice little stiff arm there, getting vertical, nice return.
Sets up this Huskies offense really looking to find a way to get the big play to hit. They're definitely there. They've got opportunities, and you feel like it's kind of like a coin. Eventually, it's going to come up their way.
Yep.
Trips left, one receiver right. Boss inside, and it's going to be Gabriel Wolf. He's met immediately by Peyton Amundsen. It's still going to be enough for a gain of, let's call it a long 2. They're going to give him the full 3 out to the 49-yard line.
Little trap play with the wing back, actually. Number 90 coming down on a D tackle. Real nice looking play.
Dallin split to the left, trips to the right. One of them is big number 90, Caleb Vancura. He's closest, and then Wolf tucked in tight by the quarterback. They want that option right. Long pitch. Vancura's got to find some room, and he's driven down. Tackle made by number 45. That was Ethan Larson hopping on Vancura. Might be a piece of laundry early on here on the floor as the ball is going to be spotted at the midfield stripe.
Nice little option here. 90 buckets back. Yeah.
We'll get our penalty call right here.
After the play is over, dead ball, personal foul, late hit, offense number 75, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Third down.
Not what you want if you're Jackson County Central. They had the ball out to the 50. The penalty will march them back all the way to their own 35. A little extra effort went overboard there. Second penalty of the morning, I ought to say, here at US Bank Stadium for the Huskies. So they take over 3rd and a mile. Voss flushed, gonna have to run it. Gets it out to the 45, trying to keep going. He makes it all the way out. They'll spot him at the 49. That's one heck of a scramble from the freshman Roman Voss.
Wow, what a competitor.
You were mentioning earlier they've got the option to throw it away, but he wanted to keep it.
Yeah, on that where you know you got plenty of time here. They just got to make a couple plays. This is a heck of a run. Real nice desire here. Yeah, I mean, I bet your coach is thinking about, are we going to go for it here?
I see the offense huddling on the field.
Yeah.
And so a big play here early in the second half as Jackson County Central trails it by 2 scores. 4th down. And a timeout coming. I think they wanted to see what the defense would do.
First team charge timeout, Jackson County Central.
So we'll take a timeout here as well on NSPN.TV. Barnesville with the lead early going third quarter, 21-6 over JCC.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Welcome back to US Bank Stadium, NSPN.TV. Coach, they're going to go for it here on 4th and long early going.
Yeah, I'm not so for sure about it. I got to believe their defensive coordinator has figured out how to take care of the trap and the quarterback power, but maybe not.
First team charge timeout, Barnesville.
Well, everybody's playing chess here in the morning on a Friday as Barnesville gets a look at what JCC wants to do, and they're going to step back and talk it over. These teams in a rather, 2-score game, Barnesville's kind of had the lead, the run of play. You kind of feel like they're in control But the question is, will those timeouts come back? Now all of a sudden you're down to timeout. We've only played less than 2 minutes here.
Yeah, I agree, Joe. I will say this. It comes down in these big games like down to 3 to 4 plays. And this is, to me, is one of the 3 to 4 plays. Because if Barnesville gets a stop, they're going to have a great opportunity to score. If JCC gets it, more than likely they're going to get something out of this too. So this is an early big-time play right here.
Here we go. 2 receivers left, unbalanced line. Jet sweep action. He's going to throw. Roman Voss over the middle. Did he hang on? No, it's dropped. Rogetsky can't hang on as he goes down low to get it. And the Barnesville Trojans get a big stop here early in the third quarter. They're going to take over in Husky territory, spotted at the 49.
Real nice play call. Plenty of time. Quarterback threw it, I don't want to sound too critical, Joe, because, these are high school kids working their tails off. Nice throw, a little bit behind him. Aid is trying to do the best he can. It
feels like the Huskies have had a puzzle where the pieces just haven't quite fit this morning.
And I don't blame Coach for going it. He knows the vibe of his kids better than any of us.
Barnesville to take over here in JCC territory. Bredman going to keep left side. They'll bring him down, let's call it right at the 46, so gain of 3.
Sort of like we talked about. Fake the trap, here comes quarterback power. If things don't change, Joe, I think those are the only 2 plays we're going to see maybe. I'm sure Coach Strand wants to work this clock here.
If you know what works, you stick with it, and this has obviously been working. 2nd down and 7 from the 46. Bredman gives a play. Robidoux, the last lineman down. A little bit of a shift from the D-line. They'll go right side. That's going to be Braden Bredman falling down. We're going to give him a generous 3. Vancouver there on the play.
So right here we got the fullback covering for 54. Now it's more like a guard pull. He's pulling for power. Running back just made his read. Didn't really follow the guard there, but he didn't need to either. It was a nice run.
And they were getting 9 yards of crack on the ground. A couple of those big John Roller runs bumped that number up. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 4 from the 43. Barnesville at the line. Keep. Check the spot. On the far side, it looks short. On the near side, it looks close. Let's see where they line up. And they're going to spot it just short of the line to gain. If you rolled the football over, the nose would get it. But as it stands, they're at the 39 and 1/2 yard line on another 4th down. So both teams on opening drives with 4th down plays, and running in the call there is going to be number 2, Dawson Gregg, the running back. He gives it to the huddle. They go to the line, led by Nicholas Robidoux, their center. Power T. No surprise there. Zach Bredman turns left side and going forward, and I think he got there. Indeed he did. That's Andrew Peterson on the carry. Across that left side, and that will be enough. So Jackson County Central misfires. Barnesville does get the 1st down.
So 54, just great lead block. Same with 70, the left tackle. Just really nice job here. Got a double team there on number 84, and running back just doing a great job getting his shoulder square, getting that 1st down.
They can go either side. The more athletic and nimble left side of that line, Robidoux and Kroll. They got the big guys on the right. Bredman under center, clock ticking. Give. And then Matt Vancouver is going to manhandle him to the ground. They tried to find 45 there, Ethan Larson, one of their bigger backs, but Caleb Vancouver there to power him down. Good stop. Still picked up, let's call it 2. 2nd down and 8 now. Again, the clock rolling with this Barnesville running attack, just keeping them on the field, keeping the ball in play. And eventually you got to start asking yourself, how conditioned are these JCC players? Quarterback keep, he put it behind his back. Bredman Got the 15, and he'll scamper out right at the 13-yard line. Big first down run there. Zach Bredman. Tell you what, he puts that ball on his hip, and he goes slow. He's not going fast. He waits for them to kind of...
Yep, he's waiting for everybody to suck inside. We'll see it here on the replay. Everybody's coming in. He's waiting for 54. 54 is like the lead fullback here, and he does a nice job. The kid, 54, really has great feet, runs really well.
Barnesville in the red zone, leading 21-6. Zach Bredman under center. Wants a timeout as the play clock ticks down. Well, that's 2 now for Barnesville, but again...
Second team charge timeout, Barnesville.
So they'll take a timeout to talk it over, and we'll take a look at their keys to the game for Barnesville, and let's talk about what the Trojans have to do and how have they been doing it today.
Well, they have. The wide receivers from JCC have not been coming up with big catches. They got great athletes, and so Barnesville's done a real nice job of that. Their offense, they're just grinding it out. That's what they do best. That's what Coach Strain and his staff do a great job. We're seeing a lot of power, and then we're going outside. And then, they've been here before. They've done a great job. It's been a couple years for JCC, so Barnesville has the leg up on experience, and I think we can sort of see it. I think JCC, in all honesty, is probably pressing a little bit too much.
So we'll see this Barnesville team seeking their first state title, trying to make it up to the Prep Bowl, not next week, but the weekend after Thanksgiving. They've been 3 times they've been runners-up, have the Trojans. Maybe this is the year. First down and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone again. Bredman keeps behind his left hip, crosses over. Zach Bredman, he's going to power down to the 6-yard line. And I feel like if they keep going to the quarterback, or they've gone to him a couple times now, that's going to cause you, if you're on the D-line, to start second-guessing, do you want to hit the fullback?
Correct, and then all of a sudden you're going to lack that discipline, because right here we see it. The second time they've pulled 54, and the quarterback does a great job getting the read, getting vertical, and following his blockers. 90 had to tackle 30. He doesn't know. That's his job.
Exactly right. We're talking about that is that gap discipline we talked about, but obviously whoever was accounting for the quarterback there, he got loose.
Right.
Second down, and let's call it 3 from the 6. Give left side and into the end zone. It's a touchdown for number 30, Andrew Peterson. And Barnesville scores again, and they have the lead 27-6 here in the semifinals.
Great job by the left side. You can just really see him getting off on the ball here. Again, 54 getting into 74, 70 getting into number 50 or 60 there, just walling them down.
And Peterson's a big boy, the senior, 6'1", 190. That's a truck coming right at you. And he didn't have to go very far.
2 lead backs did a great job, too, absorbing somebody so that he could just make his way in.
Isaac Manivel for the point after. And that is up and through. And with 5:47 to go here, third quarter, 28-6. Barnesville gets the lead. So they force the turnover on downs, and then eventually will come in for the score. We'll take a look at that touchdown drive. Here it is, Coach.
Yeah, we got power, 30. They're setting it up, okay, right? This is all a system here. 54, pulling, doing a great job, walling everybody down. Big man running fast. You got to love that. And then just power. Just power. Great job. Again, running back did a great job staying square. Staying square, getting into the end zone.
Hit the hole with pace, so Barnesville converts on their 4th and 1 while forcing the turnover and downs from JCC on their first possession. And the Jackson County Central Huskies are kind of up against it here midway through the third quarter, as it's now 28-6. The only touchdown for the JCC Huskies came on a special teams play. They'll see if they can get one here.
You know, in reflecting back, Joe, if I can say this quick, I think Coach Schuler did the right thing by going for it. It was there, it just didn't happen, and it makes a lot of sense.
That ball's skittered about, clock rolling, trying to get free is Dahlin, and Dahlin is going to be escorted to the turf by a whole host of purple jerseys. They'll spot it at the 15 for progress, and they were all there. First man down there was 45. That's Ethan Larson. Did he fumble this?
Yeah, he did.
All
Yep.
right.
Again, trying to make a play, right? They're antsy. They want to help. They want to make a play for their teammates, for the program. Yeah.
Eyes up, trying to go somewhere, and he's already broken one, so you can't really blame him.
Nope, not one bit. I'm surprised they kicked to him.
There you go. JCC, of course, last year in 2019. Now Voss, give, Wolf. Bad idea to try to get Wolf going. He'll get it out to the 20. Good gain there on first down.
Yeah, nice job here by the left side. Double on the nose, worked off. Great job.
Now they'll spread it out 4 wide. 2 receivers either side. Tight end to the right. Snap, Voss. Snap, throw, want the wide receiver screen. They got a little bit of room, but a great tackle made there. Coming up to make the play is Braden Bredman, the running back, also doubling as a defensive back as he tackles Ben Dahlin. They try to get, again, their playmaker in space, and we said a key for Barnesville was when they do that, shut him down.
Yeah, wide receiver needs to attack a little bit harder here, help out his buddy. Got to go to the correct shoulder, right? He should have went to his right shoulder, not his left, seal them in and let 89 do his stuff.
All the little things. Again, we've seen this Husky team, they're trying hard. It's a valiant fight against a good Barnesville team, just not having those puzzle pieces aligned. Jet sweep fake. Voss on the keep, going a little bit more than I thought he would. He's going to make it, let's give him the 19-yard line.
Yeah. Again, no push by the offensive line. We get to see that again.
Beg your pardon, to the 24.
Right here, there's not much of a push. 53's pushing the lineman back. Quarterback made a heck of a run, though.
Well, 4th and 1 here, and I don't know that the Huskies have a choice. So they're going to go for it. Another one of those big plays. They'll come out now. Running formation. They'll go left side. Wolf, he's going to have the first down and then some, and they'll get it out all the way to the 38. So a 4th down conversion when they really needed it. They go to their big horse, Gabriel Wolf.
Nice down blocks. 34 blew it up pretty well. The running back did a nice job adjusting to it. Just nice vision, real nice vision.
Is that a formation they should use more? Or is that?
Well, the problem is the time.
Roman Voss in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He'll bring Wolf in motion, fake the handoff. Vancouver over the middle into triple coverage. Did he catch it? He did not. It is incomplete. They wave it off. And the big Caleb Vancouver couldn't haul it in.
Wow.
Tight window.
Yeah, tight window. He's something else for a freshman. That's a very, tough pass. I think the Barnesville kid might have tipped it, but.
2nd down and 10 on the incompletion. From the 38, Wolf in motion. They're going to give it to him, trying to get the edge, and he is hauled down from behind. 55, Nicholas Rabidou was there. He has grabbed his right ankle. He came up in a whole bit of pain there.
It looks like he's cramping, Joe. He's grabbing his calf. That happens when you're here.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
So they're going to tend to number 55, Nicholas Rabidou. And we'll step away briefly here. It's 28-6, Barnesville over Jackson County Central. You've got it live on NSPN.TV. Welcome back to the neighborhood, NSPN.TV. Good to see number 55, Rabidou, trot off under his own power. You say that cramps might happen here, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, just different atmosphere. You know, you're used to being outside, and then you come in here to a building. These kids are in great shape, but it's just so hard, you know, with just the way the heat is.
Trips left, one receiver right. Wolf up the middle. He dives forward, dove a little bit, a yard or two short. He's going to get to the 46. And that's going to bring up another 4th down.
So just nice little play there. They got 90 as a wing back, and he traps all the way down on the D tackle. Very nice play.
Here's that formation again. They got the last 1st down. 14 on the carry, and he's going to get it. His first action of the day.
Yep. And, you know, at the end of the day, JCC's just got to score too, Joe, right? So even though, you know, earlier I said, you know, they're worried about the clock, they're doing a nice job here. They're getting some yardage, getting a nice push there against the D tackle. Running backs are leading up on the linebackers. So real nice job here, and coaches, you know, coach is right over there. They got to score.
Sestai on that carry. He kept it. Voss has got room to run. The freshman down the left sideline. Tries to stay on his feet. Cuts it back. Roman Voss carrying Barnesville into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Roman Voss. 49 yards, and that's what the Huskies needed to get back into this game.
What a run. Very, very impressive, Joe. Holy mackerel. Nice ball fake here. DN had to tackle him. That's his job. And now he just outflanked everybody, and he showed great speed, great balance. Knew enough to stay inbounds and found a way to get in the end zone. Tremendous play. Good stiff arm right here. Made a big difference. Yeah, big-time play here. Now we're going for 2, Joe.
Feel like you need the points. 28-12. Voss under center. Left side give. Gabriel Wolf is going to be pushed back, and they don't get it. So the Voss 49 yards. So a couple big explosive plays that get 6 on the board, but the point after attempts fail for JCC, and they find themselves down 16 points. So that means you're going to have to go for 2 if you score again twice.
Yep, which is doable, but you can understand why coach went for 2.
Here's that play.
Yep, double on the D tackle. Nice play by number 40 there, blowing it up. Even though he didn't make the tackle, he slowed him down. His brothers got over and made the tackle.
So we've seen a lot of the analytics and the pro and college levels getting more people to go for 2. Are we seeing that here in high school as well?
2's been a big, you know, it's always been, for us, I mean, 2 is, most people go for 2. I don't know, maybe it's been different up here in the Twin Cities. Yeah, it's, you know, everybody's got that little, you know, calculator of when they go for 2 and when they go for 1.
And no doubt you've got the plays in your back pocket. You know what you're doing.
We're trying. We try. Yeah.
28-12. Barnesville has the lead. Big left-footed kick there. It's going to be taken at the 5. Coming our way and getting wrapped up right at the 15. 10-yard return there for Gannon Ball Green. Ball Green takes it to the 15. Some hoots and hollers from the crowd. Not sure what that's about, but 1:37 to go here.
Great kick. 14 does a great job. 26. All of them converting to the ball, doing a great job.
So now this Trojan offense will try to run some clock. Try to take it 85 yards. Nine-play scoring drive from JCC. Covered 85 yards just before this. Bredman. Up the middle, had handed it to Roller, and he'll roll his way to the 23. Gain of 8 on first down there.
Yeah, again, fullback trap, right guard pulling. Seems to me like they're going to run the ball a lot behind 54 right now, Joe. He's quite the young man. 54 is a good puller too. There's, power, and yeah, just nice run again by number 21.
Roller following Jonathan Robidoux. That athletic offensive lineman doubles as a linebacker. Bredman gets low under center. Snap, fake, wants to pass, has a man. On the money, it's caught. Dawson Gregg scampering down the center of the field. He's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Barnesville. We've got a flag on the far side. We'll wait for the call. Preliminary signal, I believe, to be a sideline warning or infraction. Let's get the call.
The result of the play is a touchdown. Sideline warning, Jackson County Central coaching staff will now attempt to try.
Here it is, the big explosive play on a pass.
Yeah, great play action, right? They get you thinking run, they pull you up, and beautiful catch. DB was right there. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Great hustle here by 14. I don't blame him for what he did there. Just trying to maybe strip the ball out.
Little Don Beebe moment if you go back to those Buffalo Bills.
That's
Leon
right.
Lett.
That's right. You never know. So
as it is, 77 yards. Bredman to Gregg. The point after is good from Manival, and it's now 35-12 as JCC finds themselves in a big hole with 39 seconds to play, and Barnesville goes to the air to get a score. What a couple big explosive plays, the kick return and now that long pass.
Was that the second pass by Barnesville, or did they have three?
We'll double check the stats on that, because that is something you are not expecting, particularly in that situation given their lead and the time they want to burn, like we were saying.
Again, great play call, but you can't blame the JCC kids. They're trying to make a play. They're trying to, stop the run, get a 3 and out. But I think that's, if I'm correct, Joe, I think it's only their second pass.
Yeah, they're 1 for 2.
Yep.
And that would be a 77-yard completion, a strike from deep, as Zach Bredman finds Dawson Gregg, who runs it right down the middle of the field here at US Bank Stadium to extend the lead to 23 points. Manival rolls it down the middle, scooped up by Wolf. And he is bottled up right at the 30.
Smart kick. Very smart kick.
Like we said, that was a Barnesville key not to give the playmakers a chance to beat you. And, literally he was carrying a Barnesville defender on his back, but it comes down to the quarterback to try his best to get his squad back into this. But not only do you need to score, like you were saying last drive, and Roman Voss did that, they also have to get stops.
Yep, they got to get stops. And yeah, so now they got to score, and again, they can't be in too big of a hurry where they turn the ball over here, which, again, young high school kids are going to be pressing.
Third drive of the half. They've got a turnover and downs and a touchdown. Miles Sadoff into the game late there. Gonna throw, caught, room to run, and he's gonna get out to the 43. It's gonna be a first down as he finds Ragetsky. Nice pitch and catch there. Positive yardage on first down. Like to see that if you're a Husky fan.
Yeah, again, nobody at his feet. Got to set, make a nice pass. Here we get to see it right here. Nice protection. He gets to really step into it. I'd like to see him sort of run more towards the sidelines, to be honest with you, and get out of bounds.
Inside give to Wolf. Just trying to keep that Trojan defense honest. And the clock will run down to zeros. 4 fingers in the air on the sidelines. It's the fourth quarter here of the semifinal. And they're 12 minutes away, are the Barnesville Trojans, from a trip to Prep Bowl 40 in Class 2A. These teams will huddle up on the sidelines. And we will step away briefly. We'll be back with the fourth quarter and the finish next on NSPN.TV.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Welcome back to the neighborhood. NSPN.TV, the exclusive streaming partner of Minnesota State High School League playoffs. The first of 5 today in the neighborhood. We've got Barnesville and Jackson County Central, 35-12, and this Trojan offense has been powerful. It's come down to the shoulders of Roman Voss, the freshman quarterback. Wants it down the middle, trying to find his man, Caleb Van Cura, and it's tipped away. Actually, good, he put his fingers on it. Could have been picked off. Van Cura, the intended target. He does it all for Jackson County Central. They try to spring the big play here, Coach.
Yeah, and again, real good read, good look. Just a better play by the safety, to be quite honest. Again, great play call, great, again, missing by 6 inches.
Owen Riddle in there to play defense there on Barnesville. Barnesville's defense up to the task. Again, this team has been dominant. 6 shutouts on the year, only giving up 3.2 points a game. Flags come in. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Delay game. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Never want to see that going the wrong way. So 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, I should say, becomes 3rd and 12. Line to gain is the Barnesville 47. From their own 46, Jackson County Central. Voss looks for the signs from the sideline. Snap. Tunnel screen. Caught. Scampering forward, running into trouble, and then being brought down right at the midfield stripe is Dahlin. Didn't know if he had room to maybe kick it back outside, but he was actually coming to get the ball, brought him to the middle of the field.
Yeah, it's easy for us to say, but I agree with you, Joe, because again, we want those natural timeouts. Get over by the sidelines. Now, if we notice too, it's 25 that ends up making the tackle, the corner that got blocked. So a heck of a play by him too as well.
Another 4th down play here. Voss pumps. Lobs it. Van Cura's open. Did he hang on? He did not. And again, the puzzle piece is just not fitting right for Jackson County Central. Is that one just behind him? Momentum taking the big fella toward the sideline. Tried to come back for the ball.
Yeah, again, another great play call. I mean, he's open. Quarterback made a nice read. I'm sure he wished he put a little bit more mustard on it, but again, these are high school young men doing their best. You feel for him. You really do.
No doubt about it.
He's a great player. Stinks.
1st and 10, Barnesville from the 49. 11-14 to go here in the game. Trojans going to try to salt it away right now. Inside give, that's Roller. And I'm going to invite you to tell us what happened, but I think we already know what you're going to say.
Yeah, if we can see the replay, I'll bet a few bucks that it's a little trap here, huh? Yep, there we go. Nice little trap. 54 doing a nice job. 70 on the linebacker, and they run that extremely well.
Saw that tight end even getting to the 2nd level.
Yep.
Inninger moving it up. 2nd and short here. Line to gain the 39 from the 40 now. They are moving forward. Clock ticks, 10.5 minutes to go. Bredman, Zach gives to Braden, and he's got 3 yards, and that's enough for another Trojan 1st down. Put it at the 37-yard line of the Huskies.
So fake it, And then here comes the again, G power. Give it to the halfback, and he gets the first down.
And if you're Barnesville, you're happy to pick up first downs on 3-yard runs and let the clock roll.
That's right.
Zachary Bredman, number 4 under center. He's going to keep it. Left side. Kicks it out. Going to go down inbounds. Tackled by number 2, his counterpart. Beg your pardon, not his counterpart. That was Dawson Gregg. Scored on the long reception. Inside the 30 now to the 29-yard line.
Fake the trap. Here comes the quarterback power. 4 does a real nice job.
Redmond 5'10", 140, the junior. Not the biggest guy on the field, but pretty quick and pretty crafty with those ball fakes.
Yeah, that's what Coach Strand's looking for at a quarterback at for Barnesville.
2nd and 2 now from the 29. Bredman, roller, trying to run through the defense. He's going to get near the first down. He's going to get it as he makes the 26-yard line. In on the tackle, Seth Stye, but not before Roller gets the line to gain. And that clock is just kind of on grease rails right now. You just look at it, and again, another minute's gone, another minute's gone.
First and 10 for the Trojans.
Zach Bredman going to let the clock tick. Play clock's at 5. The junior snaps it. Gives it to Braden, the senior, who's brought down hard. In there early, who else? Caleb Vancura blew it up. And like you said, the penetration's what goofs up this power T offense, but I don't know that JCC's gotten enough of it today.
Right, they haven't. And again, it's extremely hard to do. I mean, the Barnesville has good. What I like about Barnesville is their feet. They move their feet extremely well. And, of course, then if you got mass, that's a double doozy. But, JCC's giving it their best effort here, and it's a tough offense to play against.
Second down and a long 11. Now a man in motion. Pitch left. Brought down, I think that's Roller it is. Tackle made by 61, Matthew Haley. Roller gets out to the 25, so he picks up about 3. Again, if you're Barnesville, you're fine with this drive and these plays.
Because it's basically, right, it's a toss sweep, trying to eat up clock, right? He made sure that he cut it in. He didn't run to the sidelines. It's working the clock.
Zach Bredman brings him to the line, and he has been very smart and savvy, waiting to get under center, inside of 10 seconds to go on the play clock. It's now at 6. Snap. Vancura tackled both Bredmans, but it went up the middle to Roller.
Yeah.
I was mesmerized by Caleb Vancura taking down 2 guys. That's doing more than being gap sound.
Yeah, but here comes the fullback. Right off 54's backside. And
Seth Stye, who tackled the ball carrier there. 4th down, they're going to try a kick. Maniveau, I was down on the field in pregame, and he had hit a couple from 40. This one will be from 38. Snap good. Spot, it's blocked. And they'll let it come to a rest. And so the kick is blocked, and it'll be to the 21-yard line. So on the one hand, if you're Jackson County Central, you're happy. You got the stop. You didn't give any more points. If you're Barnesville, you're happy because you took, well, let's check. You took about 5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, you ate up a lot of clock, and that's the main thing right now.
Here's that block. Came out a little low.
Yep. Nice job getting penetration.
So now they're spotted inside the 5.
It's like a punt. If it had gotten to the end zone, then they would have got it on the 20.
In high school, in Minnesota High School League, could the blocking team, could the defensive team have recovered it and ran it back?
Yes.
Okay. Jackson County Central, though, now a long way to go. Not a lot of time to do it. trailing 35-12, down 23 points. They've got to go 96 yards to get back in this game. Voss to throw, airing it out across the middle. Ball hits the ground. They're going to call it incomplete. Again, overlapping routes there almost. Two players there. It was intended for a couple players. It was Dahlin who was closest.
Yeah, whenever we see two guys, it's just not what we want. But again, they're trying so hard. Looks like it's the wing back, right, Joe? Yeah, it's the wing back. So
Trying to find Wolf all the way around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was to him.
Inside give, powering forward. Gabriel Wolf.
Trying to catch him by surprise here and break one.
Give him a gain of 1 to the 5. So 3rd and 9 here. 5:40 to go. Withers, Schlaughton, Haley, Winter, and Phillips, the offensive line, give protection to their quarterback. There's Wolf. Gabriel Wolf makes the catch. Short of the line to gain. Nice tackle by Ethan Larson. They'll spot that at the 13-yard line.
Nice throw to the halfback here. Plenty of time. Nice catch. Did a real nice job squaring up his shoulders and getting an extra yard. Nice tackle by 45.
So the Huskies need a miracle, and it starts with this play. They'll shift Wolf over to the left side, offset. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. It's a mesh play give, and he's going to get the first down. They might have gone down together. No, they did give it to Gabriel Wolf. So he'll make it out to the 16. He holds that mesh a long time.
He sure does, yeah. He's very good at it, and you can tell that they practice that a lot. Good job here. There's the hole.
To throw across the middle. Caught. Ball on the ground. They're going to say he was down. They're going to give him the catch. Out to the 33. That was number 84. Bryson Powers on the catch. Slung down. And they're going to say he held on and made the catch. Here it is.
Plenty of time. Nice throw. Yeah, he was down. Good call by the official.
Bigger chunk play there. Toss to the right.
Good
Wolf.
flank.
Right there to meet him, 14. That's Brody Gray, the cornerback. Kept him in bounds. Gain of 2 there. And the Huskies have to hurry. Pass waved off. Getting in there, it's number 66.
Yeah, good penetration by 66 here.
Brennan Steele.
Yeah, we'll see it right here. Good push. Oh, actually, it was 23.
23, beg your
Great
pardon.
job, yeah. Great
Jack
job.
Macy
Yep.
getting in there. Faces coming in for Barnesville. 3rd down and 8 after the incompletion. Fakes it. Wants it deep. Trying again to find his man, Dahlin. Just overshot him.
Yeah.
Jackson County Central with just 90 yards through the air, 166 on the ground. 15 first downs, but trailed the time of possession battle only with 18 and a half minutes compared to Barnesville's 26-12 with the ball. 4th down here. JCC trying to pull a rabbit out of their hat. Voss, middle, caught. 1st down and midfield gained Bryson Powers. 15-yard gain there.
Nice little pitch and catch. Plenty of room, plenty of time. Nobody's at his feet. Good stiff arm.
Voss hit as he throws. They're going to say it's a fumble. We'll see who got to the bottom of the pile. Barnesville gets the ball, and they'll have a chance to ice it away here as they get the sack, the strip, the fumble, and the recovery with 3:13 to go. And the Barnesville defense registers the first sack of the day.
From the backside. Good, nice hit by 23. So that's 2 plays by him. That's a pretty nice job.
Big series from 23 there, getting in. Again, Jack Macy, the sophomore. And now this Barnesville offense goes to work. Another turnover, though, for JCC. And it's not on our keys to the game because it's the key to every game. But if you're putting the ball on the ground or throwing it in the air to the other team, makes it hard to give yourself a chance.
Yeah. Hard to overcome.
Spot it right at the 37. Three times the runners up. Lost in the 29 semis and in the 2018 title game, I believe, to your Warriors,
Correct.
This Barnesville squad. So
yes,
they
sir.
are eager to get back to the Prep Bowl.
Yeah, both schools, great programs, Joe.
Bredman under center. Snap. Roller right up the middle. And all they're trying to do is keep that clock rolling right now. .34 exiting the game to loud applause there. 74, Cameron Skolton. Skolton, the 6'1", 285 senior, gets a nice round of applause from the Husky faithful, I should say, on the far side. Powering ahead. 45 on the carry there. That's Ethan Larson.
Third and final charge timeout, Barnesville.
Barnesville's going to take a timeout. We'll see if they're looking to maybe give a little clap to their seniors. We'll be back with the finish of this game next. 2:22 to play. Barnesville likely on their way to the Prep Bowl. We'll finish it up next on NSPN.TV. Welcome back to the neighborhood. NSPN.TV, Joe Kolar, Coach Carl Frichte with you here from US Bank Stadium. The Barnesville Trojans, the champions of Section 8AA, have this game firmly in hand with 2:22 to go. They will come out to salt it away. Some new substitutes in now for Barnesville, running the same formation. Snap, give up the middle. No, the quarterback kept it on the run. He's going to get all the way to the goal line. Touchdown, Gannon Ball-Green, the sophomore. Punches it in on the keeper. Boy, you had me fooled.
We'll see it here on the replay. Fake the trap, follow the guard, follow the halfback, quarterback power. Yep, their young kids run it really well, too.
And good for Ball-Green to get a chance to score a touchdown here at US Bank Stadium.
Yeah.
And
yeah, both coaches got young people in, trying to give them some experience. Smart move on both coaching staffs.
backup kicking team in. Flags on the play.
Dead ball. False start. Offense number 21. 5-yard penalty. Retry.
Must have two 21s. I've got that 21 on our roster as roller, but I don't know that that's him making the kick.
No, this is a.
Oh, Carlos Esteban Solana is on the kick.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon. Two number 21s.
Mm-hmm.
So Ballgreen from 34 yards runs in the touchdown, makes it 41-12. Carlos Esteban Solana now with the left foot. 25-yard extra point. Kick is no good, and it stands right there, 41-12. Barnesville gearing up for a prep bowl. That game will be Friday, December 2nd here at US Bank Stadium, 1 o'clock, and they get the winner of Chatfield and Eden Valley Watkins. So JCC had the ball, and then this happened, Coach.
Yeah, you know, it's tough. We always talk about blocking the backside of a right-hand quarterback. You know, the kid made a nice hit through the quarterback, fumbled it, and then we just got quarterback power. Right, we've seen that all game long. Barnesville does it very well.
Keeping the defense guessing even to the very end. Barnesville and the Trojans, who traveled 209 miles to get here to US Bank Stadium, seeking their first state title, and they will have a chance to do it in Prep Bowl 40 next Friday, or 2 Fridays, beg your pardon, December the 2nd, push back a week. They've had 7 appearances in this tournament in the last 14 years, losing to eventual champion Chatfield last year in the semifinals, so avenging that loss. Fielded there by the up man, number 23. And JCC will take over right here. 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go, 41-12. Barnesville has been in control of this game from the very start. Scored on their first drive, I should say, on their 3rd play. And that was the story, kind of set the tone. Give up the middle, again, new guys in. Number 12 is the quarterback, Cash Lubin, 5'11" sophomore.
It's got some youngsters in. Good to get them experience on the in the bank.
Noah Thompson on that carry. Exiting there for Barnesville, number 9, Owen Riddle. He had a big game. He was in the mix, the senior. 2 backs. Noah Thompson to the right. Quarterback going to keep it, and he is going to be met and driven down. In there is number 23, Jack Macy. 28, Colin Morey was there, as was 66 for Barnesville, Brennan Steele. And this Barnesville team now 60 seconds from a trip to the Prep Bowl and a chance to win their first ever state championship. I formation give right up the middle, powering forward and then finally brought down. In on the tackle, number 5, 6 Gannon, Zach, no 5 on the roster, but he's on the lineup right now.
Nice job on the right side of the offensive line.
Cash Lubin leading the offense now. 20 seconds to go. And they've probably felt it since the 3rd quarter, these Barnesville fans, but they will be able to celebrate in 10 seconds. Lubin watches the clock. They'll run one more play. JCC fullback dive up the middle. Carry there by 35, Ian Titteringer, and that will do it. The Barnesville Trojans roll on a Friday morning at US Bank Stadium, 41-12 over the Jackson County Central Huskies, and Barnesville is going to the Prep Bowl, where they have been 3-time runners-up, most recently in 2018, and they have a chance to win their first ever state title. Barnesville gets the win. We'll take a look here in a little bit about how they did it, but kudos to Jackson County Central on a great year, making it to the semifinals. They were a good team, and we'll take a look at how this game played out to get us to 41-12.
Again, yeah, bread and butter, fullback trap. We've talked about it all game. They've run that extremely well. 21 has very good speed. Both pulling guards for Barnesville do a great job, 54 and 55. Little unbalanced line.
Roller and Braden Bredman there on those scores.
Yeah.
Here's the explosive play.
Right. Sophomore, right, as I recall you saying. Nice job there. And like we talk about, kicking game is the third part of the game of football. Very, very, very important.
89 Dolan takes it 89 yards. It's 12-6, and then right up the middle.
Yep, another fullback trap. Great job running it. You gotta stop it if you want to beat them. That's just the way it is.
They'll feed roller all day.
Yep. Little power, like we talked about earlier. Left side did a great job. Running backs absorbed the linebackers, and
Andrew Peterson scored there, and here's a big play from the freshman.
yeah, beautiful fake, great balance. Good job cutting back, not giving up on it, and finding a way to get in the end zone.
Roman Voss carrying defenders, tried to carry his team on his back, and then this was the dagger.
Yeah, great play action. And, you know, the DB's right there. He's right there. Great pitch and catch. And I got to just say, I just love 14's hustle here because you just never know, you know, if the guy was going to stop or not. So
Bredman to Greg there for the touchdown pass. And then
quarterback power, following the guard, following the halfback.
Gannon Bull Green going off the right side, quarterback power. That gives us your final score, 41-12. Now, Coach, you're Barnesville. Put yourself in that mindset. How do you get ready for the Prep Bowl?
Well, you got to get fresh. I mean, everything's about keeping them mentally fresh, physically fresh, making sure they understand the moment, and making sure they enjoy the moment. Don't put too much stress on yourselves. This is why you play high school football. This is why you play high school sports. And Coach Strand knows what he's doing, him and his staff. They do a great job. And they'll make sure their body, mind, and soul is all ready to go.
There you have it. The final score here in the first game of the day. Barnesville 41, Jackson County Central 12. Coming up next on NSPN.TV, defending champs Chatfield take on Eden Valley Watkins. Coach, you'll be back for that one, right?
I guess, yes, sir.
We'll have a new guy in my seat, but for Coach Frichte and all of us here at NSPN.TV, thanks for joining us. Stick around, sign back in, find the stream as Chatfield gets ready to take on Eden Valley Watkins. Congrats to Jackson County Central on a great year. They fall 41-12, and the Barnesville Trojans will seek their first state title in Prep Bowl 40 on December 2nd. Again, thanks for joining us this morning for Breakfast at the Bank. I'm Joe Kolar. Have a great day, everybody.
NSPN.TV, in partnership with the Minnesota State High School League, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Football Tournament. Coverage is made possible by the Urgency Room, fast, flexible care, ETS Performance, elite sports performance training for student athletes. Visit etsportformance.com/NSPN for more information. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. And by the Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage.